And we are live. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another live stream on the Film Stock channel.
I'm so pale compared to you. You look orange. Like you look abnormal.
The red causes camera lens to pop, I've realized. Because even when I film videos, they just do this weird thing where it makes my face look super dark. Film Stock does
Watch now. Film Stock 10K subs celebration. Cheers.
Cheers. Welcome into the 10K sub celebration. We're doing a Q&A, a hangout. But before we get into the questions, I wanted to say thank you guys so much for the support. It really means the world. I tweeted out, I said 3 years ago and one day, so almost 3 years on the dot, I started the YouTube channel. A great friend of mine, Andy, and we were talking movies, doing a review. We went through like our top 5 favorite movies. And, I went through different phases of the channel. There was the whole pandemic and what was I going to do? There's no new movies coming out. What do I talk about? Then TikTok came around. A bunch of different factors have kind of played into it. But we're here today. We're live. It feels good to be live.
It took so long to convince Chris to get on TikTok.
It really did.
If any of you have been following me on TikTok since like the beginning, like 2020, like if I ever got Chris in a TikTok, it was against his will.
Yeah. So like I used to hate it, and then I kind of embraced it for what it is, and now we're here, and damn, it's been a journey, and I can't wait for the future. Thank you guys so much if you're in here right now. I see we got 26 people in here. I'm ready to get into the questions. I'm ready. I love doing the Q&As. I feel like I've abandoned them lately. I've been a little busy on the side, but we're here. We're here to answer some questions. I see we got the Comics Clash in here saying congrats. We got Josh, formerly Simply Cinema. What's going on, man? Always great to talk to you. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I've been, again, Simply Cinema, now Josh Faulkner, someone that I've been, in communications with since the very beginning, like 2019 even. So he's been around for a while. Hope all is well. Keep doing your journey, man. Jeffrey Miller says, congrats, you deserve it. Always one of the first to react to trailers. That's funny. I always, when a trailer comes out, she can testify to this. It's like, essentially it's like, Houston, we have a problem. Final lockdown. Like, we got to get this thing done.
I don't like to talk to him
like,
or be near him.
It's stressful. It's stressful. It's very stressful. But thank you, Jeffrey. We got a long, the View with Drew. I see that name in here. View with Drew is always in these streams. Welcome in, man. I always with the action, the 90s questions. I love it. Let's see. Would it be cool if a team happened between action movie characters from the 80s and 90s as well as modern action movie characters? I think so. Yeah, they could do like the John McClane from the 80s. They could do the Rambo from the 80s. I'm feeling, keep going. That one's cool. Or like a purple. I like purple. I'm kind of on a purple kick right now. But yeah, I would love to see that, do like a Matrix crossover. Why not? Make like an Expendables through the decades. Excuse me. Why not? We got Jake A in here. What's going on, Jake? I always call you Jake A because I know that used to be your name on YouTube back in like 2020 when we did those streams. But I hope all's well with you. Keep killing it with the short films, dude. Anytime you got something new, send it my way. I'll try and watch it as fast as I can because I like I said, and I really do think you have that direction eye. That one you sent me, like the one take thing, I like the way that was edited with the score. It was really impressive. So keep doing that thing. Keep at it. We got Yankee 88, another longtime supporter in here. What's going on, man? I remember summer 2020 when me and Trevor, which by the way, me and Trevor are doing we're going to do weekly streams again, because that was such a blast. We're going to be doing those consistently. So we're going to bring those back next week. So stay tuned for that.
You and Trevor?
We are.
I didn't know.
We're bringing them back. Yeah. I'm excited. We were texting about it earlier today. I was looking through old memories and I saw the film saga. Remember when we did the film saga? Mm-hmm. And I found like a highlight from that, and I was like, I'm going to send this to him. And then we were kind of like, let's do the lives again. We did those all the time. They literally from June to November on Wednesday. We got the podcast though.
I'm being replaced.
Unusual couple of podcasts though. Come on now.
I'm being replaced. It's because I can't answer film questions.
Ooh, maybe not. But yeah, Yankee 88's been around for a while. Thank you, man, for the support. Always great to have you in the chats. Alex, thank you so much. Sasha's in here. What's going on, Sasha? Thank you for the support. We saw Sasha yesterday.
And the day
we saw Lightyear and Jurassic World. And next week, Elvis. So Sasha, thank you so much. Always a good time to watch the movies together.
My friend Sasha.
That's funny. We actually, this right here, UGA, we had that class together. So Miss Georgia Tech. Scott's in here. Thanks, Scott. Sammy, thank you. Thank you, Ira. Riley, again, thank you for the support. Do I have a Spider-Man poster? Funny you mention it. I actually got sent a Spider-Man poster in the mail in the P.O. box. If you do have a P.O. box, it's still running. And it's like a really cool banner. It's like, it's not the cheap plastic material, the cheap paper material. It's actually the kind, I honestly believe that it was actually from a movie theater. So it's a really cool poster. I wanna hang it up in my movie room, and like put it. There's a space between the light switch and the door. I'm trying to hang it right there. It's got Electro, I think Goblin, and Melina's Doc Ock, and then it has Tom and Strange, Doctor Strange up front. Tom, I call him by the actors' names. I act like I know him on a first name basis, but yeah, it's cool. So I got that. I believe that was Bobby who sent it. Let me double check real quick because I was DMing. I don't want to miss. I'm Bobby, I believe. Yes, it was. Bobby sent that over, so thank you for that, Bobby.
Thank you, Bobby.
We got Dank in the house. What's going on, man? Always glad to see you here. Thank you so much for the support. Jason Carr in the house, one of the absolute goats of the community. Jason is just a legend. So I hope all's well with you. And I know you're probably enjoying that Batman Steelbook because I know you're the biggest Batman fan. I probably know. We also got Moves and Trains in here. We got Anders. What's going on? We got Christian Harloff in the house.
I don't know who that is.
From the Schmoes Know. I got to take a picture with Christian when I was at the Multiverse of Madness premiere in LA. The reason Christian Harloff and Mark Ellis,
he texted me.
The reason that I started the YouTube channel 3 years ago, because I remember,
recognize the name.
Yeah, it's very nice dudes. I got to take a picture of both of them. Heroes, I would say. I remember it was 2015-16. I was in high school, and me and my friend Andy, who I originally started the channel with, I watched the Schmoes. I introduced him to the Schmoes, and he liked, Chris Stuckman, Jeremy Johns. We watched the reviews. It was 2016, so like Civil War, the Marvel rankings, all that stuff is the reason that I started YouTube. So thank you so much for hopping in here, Christian. I watched your Lightyear out of theater action, so I still love the content, and you're just an absolute legend. And I see we actually have a question from Christian on here. I'm going to get to that real quick, and I'll go back up. Do you think Jurassic Park / World should go down the Planet of the Apes route? If you mean that they should do a complete reboot, I think so. Because personally, we're going to talk about Jurassic World. We won't get into Dominion. We've both seen Dominion. We won't get into spoilers. We are different on the film.
I liked it.
You liked the film. I did not like the film.
I think I like the World movies more than you do, though. So.
You do. I mean, Fallen Kingdom, that's a stinker. I think that's the worst of the bunch, personally. The first Jurassic World is actually my second favorite in the entire franchise. But I do think they should do a little bit of reboot. Give it 5 to 6 years and just because the name, because that IP, Jurassic, carries so much weight, almost guaranteed $1 billion, in my opinion. I think this movie will do $1 billion. I think they should do a little soft reboot, new characters entirely. Oh, wow. That's interesting. That's pretty cool. Interesting. Yeah, I think they should do a soft reboot entirely. Get almost, you know what? This is what I would do for the Jurassic franchise. A little anthology style where you make a trilogy, new human characters. So I guess that is what the apes do. And just have it be, 100 years after Dominion. Dinosaurs ended up evolving, that all the humans were wiped away except for a few. That would make it a little more interesting because the plot that they kind of just spat out for this movie, which again, I won't say anything because I know that it comes out wide tonight. I don't want to spoil it. I thought it was horrible. We kind of disagreed, but the trope of the science experiment gone wrong, it just got real old real quick.
Is that not the entire franchise?
That's the issue. We need something new, in my opinion. Like the first Jurassic Park, it's magical because the humans, they go to Isla Nublar and they don't know dinosaurs exist when they go there. So it's this big shock. And then that movie, that's just Spielberg magic. Lost World to me is lacking because it doesn't have Alan Grant and Ellie Sattler, which I know, you have to agree. When we get to Jurassic Park 3, that movie feels a little more fresh because it has Alan Grant, who I think could actually carry a movie better than Ian Malcolm. But yeah, I agree, Christian. I think that they should just completely kind of wipe it. Go 100, 200 years in the future, almost like a post-apocalyptic thing, because I think Jurassic's too big of a brand to kind of kill off. Within the next decade, by 2020 or 2030, I think they'll have another Jurassic movie developed. Thank you for stopping by, Christian. It means a lot. We got a super chat from Sasha.
I just want to say one thing. Go Dogs forever. Then why is the super chat yellow?
Oh, well, the red shirt is kind of washing it out. Hopefully.
Why are you sitting in a yellow chair?
It haunts me everywhere I go.
Uh-huh.
The Yellow Jackets. Hey, who's got the winning streak? I'll let that speak for itself. The national champs. The national champs.
Oh, we play football. Big muscles. Ooh. Doesn't make your school better.
National champs. That's all I have to say.
Okay.
Sasha says, of all your videos, which is your favorite? Also, Go Dogs Forever. Sorry, not sorry, Ken. Yeah, Go Dogs. No shame about that. We both own that. Which is my favorite? Honestly, there's a few that come to mind. But my favorite video, I think, is actually not a video that I'm even in. I did 100 favorite movie quotes, and in that video, I spent a whole Saturday last year editing it, and I went through. The process was really fun. So I wrote down on my notes on my phone. I wrote down every single like favorite movie quote of mine, or the most iconic that I say with my friends. And then I went through and I screen recorded every single one on YouTube in the highest quality I could find. And then I got it all into my editing software. And then I kind of I sectioned it off by genre essentially. So I had, the noir films, or like the classic era with like Casablanca. I think there's a quote from Psycho, so that was like the classic black and white era, right? Pre-1960 or 1960s and before. Then I had the Star Wars quotes I ended with, but I also had like the Tarantino, the mob flicks. So I kind of sectioned it off by genre. It's called like Top 100 Favorite Movie Quotes. If you guys go to my channel, you can look that up, and it's there. And that's probably my favorite video I've ever done. But recently, and we've got a part 2 coming, the Stranger Things vlog was so damn fun. And we actually have we have a volume 2 in the works. Cam can testify to that. She's the researcher for those trips, and I do the driving. But yeah, that was a lot of fun to make, and we got so much footage. I think I had like an hour of footage. I had to trim it down, especially when we went to the Hawkins lab and we went in. It was like a damn horror movie, so that was a lot of fun for sure. But thanks for stopping by, Sasha. I see we got another super chat from Arthur, patron of the channel, actually. Arthur says, the best friend / brother I always wanted. Love you, Chris. Well, thank you, Arthur. You're the man. I do appreciate you, and I know we get to talk in the Discord on Instagram messages. I know you're hyped as hell for Miss Marvel. I mean, it just came out, Kenobi. You were doing that. You actually did something that I admire, and that was the what was it? The rewatch of like every piece of content leading up to Kenobi. I think you watched all the film. I think Star Wars released like, this is what you need to do every day to watch it. And I know you had done it and you binged it, so that's pretty awesome. James, thank you so much for the super chat. It means a lot. I'm going to scroll back up to where I was in the chat real quick. I see we had Burger King and Taco Bell, the fast food restaurants. Whoever runs those accounts and switches between is a legend. They've been doing it for over a year now. It's kind of an inside joke. So pretty awesome. We have Braden in the house. Thank you so much, Braden. Let's see. I'm scrolling back up. I was right here. We had Jason's question, and then we had Christian Harloff again. Thank you. We had TH. Thanks so much. Jason Cruz from the Twitch streams. What's going on, Jason? Alex Lopez in the house. I'll answer this one. James Young, great question. Says, hi, guys. Massive congrats. Vader since the 2020 Blu-ray collection, and I've got to say, you're probably the realest guy to do. Well, thank you so much, James. I was going to say, with regard to the Blu-ray collection, I know I've been slacking on Blu-ray content. I deeply apologize. But I wanted to say I will have a collection video in... I've been doing it January, but I kind of want to do one soon. I want to do, what I want to do? I want to do a Steelbook collection. Steelbook collections are fun. That's something I think I'll want to do soon. But thank you so much for stopping in, James. I see we got... thank you so much for the congrats with the Spock profile picture. Elena, thank you so much. We got a Jason with a super chat. Thank you so much, dude. Jason Carr, man, I cannot put into words how much your support has meant to me, and not only me, but to a lot of other fellow creators that I've spoken with. It really, words don't do it justice, how much it really means. So thank you so much. But Jason says, for the ones that cannot donate, your time has arrived. I am here to help. Keep on doing what you're doing. We all love and appreciate your honest reviews and videos. Jason, you're making me blush, dude. It's just like Jason. I just know that Jason's the kind of guy. When I briefly remember, I was doing, not even briefly, I remember a bunch of times, I'll be doing a Twitch stream and playing Fallen Order, playing something. It'll say like there's 5 people in there. I'm just hanging out, right? And we're nearing the end of it, and I'm like, all right, guys, I'm gonna wrap up. And the chat hasn't been inactive for a while, and then Jason will come in and be like, love the stream, been here every second. It's just like, I can just count on Jason for the support. And it's just like, what a legend, man. Like I genuinely can't sit here and put into words how much it means, your support over, I want to say over the years now. It's crazy how time flies. I've been talking to a bunch of people today about time. It's just like, It's crazy how it's going so fast. But Jason, genuinely from the bottom of my heart, you are the man, and I can't wait to keep making content for a long, long time, and hopefully you'll be there along the way. I hope you enjoy the art that we sent out to you, the Batman art that Cam killed it with. She's just such an artsy little gal. But Jason, salute to you, my friend. Vengeance. There you go. There's your Batman nod. But let me see where I was in the chat. I'm all over the place right now, guys. You're killing it with the support. We got 54 people in here, guys. Make sure to hit that like button. It helps out with the algorithm. If you guys know, you know. I know Trevor's in here, my boy. We did the streams, like I mentioned. We're bringing them back. Every stream, I would say, hit that like button. Helps out with the algorithm. Let me throw this banner up real quick. Yeah, feel free to send in super chats, guys. A way to help support the channel. And it is a way I can get to your question because I'm trying to sift through as many as I can. Let's see. So I answered this one. I was answering this one. And let's see. Trying to get to as many as I possible. Ash in the house. Ash, another longtime supporter. I remember Ash, you started up the channel. I watched your Blu-ray collection video. Keep doing you, man. I really do appreciate the support. Even though we respectfully disagree on some things, I know on Twitter we'll disagree on some things. I do appreciate it. Evie in the house, another name from the watch parties. Remember Evie? I think it was like WandaVision or Falcon Winter Soldier, always in there. Opinion on The Godfather. We'll answer this. Cam, have you seen The Godfather?
No, but I know there's a cat. Or so I've been told.
Yeah, he pets it like that.
I had a video of Chris doing that with Tucker.
Yeah. Sweet Tucky. I do a decent impression. He's like, I'm going to make him an offer to my shoes. He like does the cotton ball thing.
Sorry, I'm reading ahead. Anders makes a good point. Our podcast anniversary is now on the anniversary of your channel.
Is it really?
Is it really? Oh, you see? It's
all,
9.
Oh, wow.
And yesterday was 8. And it's been 3 years.
I'll be damned. I'll be damned. You're right.
Is it really?
Yeah, that's crazy. And also Loki, which is clearly better than both of those things, right? I'm kidding, of course. But yeah, I've seen The Godfather. Haven't rewatched it in a while. I've thought about doing like a ranking of the trilogy because again, I haven't seen the third one. I've heard it's frankly dog shit. I just haven't watched it. So I got to get around to that. I own the Blu-ray set. I've seen the first two with my dad. It was on like AMC though, and I think I've actually watched the DVD version, so it's been a while, but I do need to rewatch those. And Christian says kicking ass. Thank you, Christian. Again, a legend and a true inspiration. Yankee 88 says, what film is highest on your watch list? Do you have any movies that you want me to watch the most? I know you always have those ones.
I really want you to watch Center Stage. I really, 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 really.
That's the Zoe Saldana.
That's my core memory movie.
Yeah, the Zoe Saldana.
Do you want to watch that tonight? It's like an hour and a half. It's a short movie.
Yeah.
You don't even have to pay that much attention when they're dancing. They barely dance, actually, if I'm being quite honest.
We might have to tune into that then.
Zoe Saldana is really funny. She's very much me.
Yeah. Absolutely. For my personal watches, I'll tell you right now, I really want to watch. What is it? Someone always tells me. It's every time it's like, oh, I'm going to watch that movie, and I never do. Let me go to Letterboxd, the good old Letterboxd. So I need to finish PTA's filmography with Inherent Vice and Phantom Thread. Those are the only two I haven't seen from him. I need to see the Cornetto trilogy. I want to see Almost Famous is up there. Almost Famous is, I'm going to put that right there because Ewan Review, shout out Ewan. I may or may not have seen his name in the chat earlier when I was scrolling through his speed scroll. Ewan said it's damn good. I've heard great things from other people saying it's one of those movies that you just got to watch. I think it uses, is it Tiny Dancer by Elton John? So I got to get around to that. But Almost Famous, I'm kind of upset I haven't seen it. I think it's Cameron Crowe, and he did Fast Times. So I'll have to look into that. Congrats, Chris. Braden says, Braden, another longtime supporter. Sam says, congrats, man. Whenever new trailer drops, I come straight over to YouTube. Well, thank you, Sam. Yes, and this is a wild fact that our podcast is the same anniversary of this channel.
Crazy.
Yeah, we got a super chat again. Another super chat. We got 2, I think, actually. I think Arthur said Vegas, baby. Chris deserve. And yeah, Arthur's going to Vegas. I've never been to Vegas. Hats off to you. Have a damn fun time out there. Maybe check out the new Raiders stadium. And then Trevor with the Once Upon a Time in Hollywood quote. You guys ready? You're Chris fucking Bowie. Don't you forget it.
I really, really, really hate to be this person, but you used the wrong your.
Canceled.
Sorry.
I'm gonna send the money back to Trevor.
I can never not point that out when someone does it.
Yeah.
So sorry, Trevor. I love you. You're my favorite person ever, but you used the wrong your.
Trevor, my guy. Guys, I think I've said this on stream, but I'm going to be out in California in July, a month from now, making a lot of vids with Trevor. It's going to be just like last year we saw Black Widow. We may or may not be seeing a new Marvel movie together if you guys can put the pieces together. So that's going to be quite the trip. But Trevor,
another Marvel movie Chris is seeing without me. So.
Yeah, it is what it is. I mean, hey, honestly, lately Marvel's it's losing its what's the word? It's losing its specialness. Is that a word? It's
je ne sais quoi.
Je ne sais quoi. Yeah. Isn't the meaning of that like feeling like you've been here before?
No, that would be déjà vu.
That would be déjà vu.
Je ne sais quoi is they play on that word in the song where he goes.
Yeah, a
she
sense
gives me
of
that sense of
yeah.
and then he goes je ne sais quoi, and he goes I don't know what that means, and that's basically what it means. It's like a certain sense of I don't know what, like I don't really know what.
Then yeah,
that's what je ne sais quoi means.
Then that's accurate.
Yeah, I'm actually looking it up.
James Young with the super chat saying it's midnight in the UK and I have an exam tomorrow, so I got to head out. But just wanted to say congrats, man. You really deserve it. Well, thank you so much, James. I know you've been in the chats before. Hope you sleep well. Good luck on the exam, and I appreciate the super chat.
Je ne sais quoi, a quality that cannot be described or named easily.
There you have it.
Je ne sais quoi.
A sense of je ne sais quoi, and then doesn't Gaston go, I don't know what that means. That movie slept on, guys. If you want to talk about live action Disney remakes, Beauty and the Beast, I'd go top 2, damn near top 1, meaning the best. We got another super chat from Arthur. Thank you so much, Arthur. You got to come, Jonas Brothers. Are you going to the Jonas Brothers concert? If so, hype. That's my interpretation of that. But thank you so much for that super chat, Arthur. It means a lot. All right. I'm going to get back to where we're in the chat. Let me scroll.
Oh, he's so popular.
All righty.
Someone ask a movie question that I can answer.
All right, I answered this one. I'm getting through. We answered this one. This one's for Cam. Did you hear the news about the Thunderbolts movie in development?
I did. And I also heard that there's some hypothetical possible maybe characters that they're going to put in this movie, and one of those hypothetical possible maybe characters would be the Winter Soldier.
Oh,
not Bucky Barnes, the Winter Soldier. Sign me up.
And you know what excites me more? Just imagine this, an interaction between Yelena and Bucky Barnes.
Don't even say that to me.
We're giving you too much hope, aren't we? Giving you too much hope.
You know what Marvel should do? They should like start making movies that are in like the multiverse, but like they don't deal with the multiverse. They're just in a different Earth. So like the Thunderbolts movie should take place on like Earth 247, where like Bucky's like still the Winter Soldier, and like all these characters can be different versions of themselves. Same actors, same concept, like basically close to the same. But like then you don't have to explain like, well, why is Bucky still the Winter Soldier? Or like you don't have to be like, oh, well, we want the Winter Soldier to be on the Thunderbolts, so we have to put this movie like back in time and retcon everything. Just do it in a different universe. They should do that.
I'm not opposed, to be honest with you, Cam. Not opposed. Play around with the multiverse all you want. I mean, hell, you've got it. What we got from it was a little underwhelming, in my opinion. So why not explore that pool a little bit more in a more intriguing way, as opposed to having like 3 universes? And then the most interesting concept of your movie in Multiverse of Madness, you go through every universe like every 0.2 seconds, if that. You're flying through the universes. Like, let's spend some more time in there. You know what I mean? James with the question saying, what's one movie that you've wanted to watch for ages but feel intimidated by?
Wait, let me think about this, because this is a good one I could have probably answered.
I'll go and I'll say The Deer Hunter. Now, it's a movie I want to watch. It's a movie with one Best Picture, I want to say. It's got De Niro, Walken, who the hell else who the hell else is in it? It's there's someone else of pretty high fame in that film, and I can't remember who. But it's like De Niro, and it's like a Vietnam War movie, but it's going to be daunting. It's 3 hours, and it's a dark film, so that's kind of why I've stayed away from it.
I don't know if I'm intimidated by this movie. Maybe it's less intimidation, more of a lack of want to watch it. But Avatar,
fair.
Not necessarily intimidated by it, but I just don't feel a pull from within to watch the movie.
Yeah, for sure. I was just checking to see the mic, and it was sometimes I had that weird freak out. Remember when we did the Hawkeye watch party, and the whole time it was using the computer audio,
right?
And no one said anything. I was just like making sure it was on Yeti,
right? Right.
But yes, love. I get what you're saying. What movie did you say again? You said you just said a movie. What movie was it? Avatar, yeah. I've only seen it once, maybe twice, parts of it, and I know people love it. Not at all excited for the sequel, and I genuinely cannot blame anybody for not being excited for the new one. Just because it's James Cameron, one of the best filmmakers of our time, but the son of a bitch took off for not even 11, 11 years. Is that right? 10, more than 11, 13 years. I mean, it better be damn good. We got another super chat though from Lewis in the house. Lewis is one of my original 15 or so subscribers, I want to say. Original 100. I think he might be one of my first, actually. Chris, I'm so proud of you. Congrats on 10K. You have come so far since day one, and you're going to go even further. I'm hyped for the boys. Oh, my God, the boys, Lewis. By the way, Lewis, thank you so much for that. But the boys, let's talk about that. No spoilers. Talk about a show that needs to drop all the episodes at once, though. I would have loved to binge that show in one day, in one sitting. The boys, it's a little slow for me, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I think it's the slowest start of the 3 seasons, but I still believe firmly that it's going to have one of the best finales of I think it'll have the best finale of the show. Would you agree? Mm-hmm. I mean, they set up Butcher and Homelander. That's going down.
It's taking so long to get where it needs to go, but I think that's the reason why they released the first 3 episodes at once.
Fair. That's actually fair. And someone made a good point. They said that the releasing the first 3 at once is like a hybrid week to week. And I respect that more than just week to week from the get-go, personally. But Arthur with the super chat saying, going Friday and Saturday to the Joe Bros or Vegas, either one. Hell yeah, Arthur, have fun. The Jonas Brothers, I would love to see them in concert. Cam, you've seen them in concert more than once, right?
Yes, yeah. I saw them once when I was a wee child.
Yeah.
Opening up for...
Pretty awesome, yeah.
Hannah Montana?
I think that's accurate. Or was it the Cheetah Girls? Or no.
No. Ali and AJ opened for Cheetah Girls.
You're right.
Jonas Brothers were opening for Hannah Montana. And then I saw them recently when they rekindled their band.
Yep.
Joe Girl Till I Die. I've met Nick Jonas. He's kind of an asshole. Not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I remember that story. He does seem the type. I mean, Joe's the guy. So
Joe's the man. Joe has the best wife.
Yeah, Sophie Turner supremacy. Yeah, Sansa, baby. Woo! Network 98, thank you for being in here. Remember, I will never forget Saw in Space or the damn Taco Bell movie. I will never forget that. I was asked that for forever, so how could I forget? 2022's worst enemy, been around since WandaVision watch parties. Thank you. Marvel versus DC crossover win? Never. I think the world will end before that happens. Truth be told. Dylan Stinton, thank you so much, Dylan. Fellow patron, thank you so much. We got Tobin Bell in the house, making his rounds. Hey, Cam, just want to say I've really been enjoying your recent YouTube videos.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ash. She's killing it. Do I play a musical instrument? I do not. I played the trombone in 6th grade band. That's the most I've done. Anthony, YouTube fan, says, congrats, Chris. You've got great hair. Thank you. Saw Top Gun Maverick yesterday. Very modern retro film. Hollywood, please take notes. I agree. Top Gun Maverick. Damn near movie of the year, I'd say. Damn near. One of the best for sure. I'd take the Batman and that as my top 2. But my God, is that movie an achievement in filmmaking? Tom Cruise is the movie star of our lives without question. I'm going to get through some of these. I'm trying to hit everyone's questions in this, but if you want to guarantee I get to it, Super Chat is the way to go. Cole Warner reviews. What if Arnold played Shrek? It wouldn't work. Mike Myers is just that guy. I'm sorry. Let's see. Will you ever do a fan mail video? If we accrued enough fan mail, I would make a video. We've gotten some things sent to us, and thank you so much if you have sent stuff to us. We do have a P.O. box linked down below.
I haven't gotten a single picture of a cat yet, so that's funny.
That is because I think it was a few months ago we said we wanted to get everyone's pets and make a wall, right? And that never happened. It's not too late. We still have a P.O. box. Feel free to send us pictures of your animals, cats or dogs. And
cats preferred. Yeah. Dogs will be accepted.
Correct. Yeah. Eddie! I did that for Trevor because that's our thing. Every time Eddie's in the chat. Eddie is an absolute legend. Someone who's been around since the 2020 live streams. Eddie, I hope you're doing well. I hope the grind doesn't stop. I see you grinding in the gym, man. I respect the hell out of it. I need to get in the gym myself. And hope all's well. You're watching those movies and life is good, man. I really do appreciate you stopping by. Let's see. Looking for, thank you, just Lucinda. Thank you. Let's see. Did we watch Lightyear? We did watch Lightyear. The film is still under embargo, so we can't say much. But we can say this. Let's say what we're thinking on the count of 3, Cam. A character from this film, their name. We're gonna say it on the count of 3, and hopefully she's listening. We're gonna say our favorite character from Lightyear on the count of 3, and the scene stealer. Right. 1, 2, 3. Socks. That's all you need to know. Socks. That's all you need to know, and you'll enjoy Lightyear. So go check it out. Damn, is it worth the watch? I don't want to break embargo, but it's fun. It's a fun movie. That's all I'll say.
I liked it. Am I allowed to say that?
You are allowed to say that. Doomblazer, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Andrew says, I was in an ATL this past weekend and secretly hoping I would see one of y'all. That would have been pretty cool, yeah. Cam wouldn't bring this up but I'll bring it up because it's not her, and I'll bring it up. We were seeing Multiverse of Madness, round 3, my third round, her first. Yes. And we were just sitting in the theater in our hometown, granted. And we just sat down, and this girl walked up. I would say she was middle school, high school.
She looked like she was probably like freshman, junior.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
And she was like, "Oh my gosh, I know you from TikTok." And I was like,
"Okay, yeah." I hate sitting next to people in the movies, so me and Chris always get the edge seats in a row. So I'm always sitting next to like the aisle, and the lights are off. So I'm shocked she saw me. Very impressive. 10 out of 10 eyesight.
It was impressive.
She's walking up to her seat. I can only assume. And I'm like eating popcorn, and she like leans over the little railing, and she's like, "Hi, I recognize you from TikTok."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Hi, thanks."
And then after the movie, we went to the bathroom. She went to the bathroom. I was standing outside, and I think the girl like had come out or whatever, and she like walked over to me. I think she thought you were standing next to me because I said, "Hey, how you doing?" And like she probably wanted to get a picture, but
I had to pee. I'm sorry.
Yeah. But yeah, that was a cool experience. If you ever see one of us in public, don't be afraid to come say hello. We have some more super chats. You guys are killing it with support the super chats. Thank you so much. Lewis says, also, Cam, you're amazing and Illy. And Arthur with another super chat showing his love for the Joe Bros, saying, been a fan since the first album, I believe. I mean, I remember that one too when they're all angsty. It's like a black and white picture. SOS is my song. SOS is my shit from the Jonas Brothers. So what are you giggling about?
This is an SOS. You know, my favorite TikToker is the guy that does the Nick Jonas impressions. He's so fucking funny. I don't remember his but every time he shows up my For You page, it is so funny.
The funniest shit he does is the Avengers thing. He goes, what a guy. But let me get back to where I was. I'm trying to get everyone's questions.
I'm gonna find his TikTok.
We're gonna find this where we were in the damn chat. Let me get there. We were almost there. We were here. Scott, again, thank you for that, man. Thank you. This Top Gun Maverick is phenomenal. Least favorite movie? I'm only answering this because it's the 10K thing, because I've answered it a bunch. The Suicide Squad film from 2016 is a steaming pile of shit, and it offends me thinking about its existence. But there's probably been worse movies since then, but that's one of the worst that comes to mind because it offends me so much that the trailer was so good and it fell so far. What are your thoughts on Kenobi? Loved episode 3. Episodes 1 and 2, really enjoying just seeing Obi-Wan back in action. Episode 4, no spoilers. Little concerned where the show's going to end because it was 32 minutes. They pitched this as a 6-hour movie, and a 30-minute episode on Disney Plus is like not a 6-hour movie. Ewan coming back means so much to me, but bringing Hayden back, how much is that actually going to mean in the end? This should have been Vader.
Jonas singing the Avengers theme song. I can't do it while looking at the camera. So.
He does a great job at it. Yeah, he does a great job at it. But to continue answering your question about Kenobi, episode, where was I? Lost my train of thought for a second. Episode 4. At this point in the show, I'm confused as to why Darth Vader is in the show, if that makes sense, because he was in it for one damn great scene. But if he's so hell-bent on Kenobi, why isn't he the one doing this hunt for Kenobi? That would have been a more intriguing show, a manhunt, Vader hunting down Obi-Wan, as opposed to Reva doing the dirty work. And then you've got the Leia thing, which I don't mind young Leia, by the way. People are unnecessarily hating on her, I think. I don't mind her. It's just like, we have 2 episodes left, Disney. You know, you might have wasted a little bit of time, and it's upsetting. We'll see how it ends. I don't adore it, though. I want to love it more than I actually, do.
Wait, scroll on a little bit.
We got another super chat saying, yeah, been a fan since Black and White album.
Scroll up a tiny bit. A smidge more. Click on Hannah. Hi, Hannah.
Hello.
That was all.
All right, let me go back up to where I was in the chat. I was somewhat up here. Let's see. Trying to get to everyone's questions again. There's so many. I'm trying to get to them all. If you want to guarantee I get to it, super chat's way to go. What are your thoughts on Kenobi? I answered that one. Kenobi is great, someone says. Do you want Robin in the Batman? Who would I cast as young Robin? I don't want Robin in this world, personally, so I wouldn't even fan cast him. Dylan O'Brien, but he's too old. He'd be Nightwing. Yep.
That'd be sexy fan cast.
I answered this one. Let's see. I don't really watch the NBA Network 98 that much. Meters Reviews is in the house. Ben says, dude, congrats on... Was in the house. Yeah, I know. Sorry, we're a little behind the chat, guys. Congrats on 10K. Can't believe it. I remember you were just under 1K. Those were the times. I need to know, what are your thoughts on Kenobi as of now? Well, kind of answered that already, but it is crazy how time flies. I remember a bunch of you guys were in here when I was under 1K doing the weekly streams with Trevor. I hit 1K, I think, in October of 2020. So time flies, truly. But
where'd all the time go?
but yeah, that was a lot of fun. So thank you for stopping by. I hope I'll have to check Twitter and see what you thought of Jurassic, because I know you were watching that today, I believe. So hope you enjoyed it. Did you? Time will tell when I check Twitter after the stream. Thank you, Taj. I appreciate it. Ellie is in the house. How you doing, Ellie? Thank you so much. Good random question from Yankee88. Scream or Batman Begins? Scream. Scream's a 5 out of 5. Batman Begins is not. So that's why. Scream's one of my favorite horror movies of all time. Absolutely. Jason again. Yeah, Jason's an absolute goat. I see you guys gassing him up in the chat because he's the man. He's the man, the myth, the legend. No doubt about that. Death Watch says, are you going to watch do a watch along when the Labo movie comes out? I won't, but I'm damn intrigued in that because I actually have Alex Labo on Snapchat. What a weird thing to have, right? I have his number. I know I've spoken with Alex Labo. This is his thing. It's not public information. I've done some Instagram lives with him. Pretty cool dude, honestly. And I see his Snapchat. He says the movie keeps getting delayed, but it's coming soon. I'm watching the Alex Labo movie, guys. It's going to be a 3-hour Endgame level event for film, Blu-ray, YouTube. I'm checking it out. Hell, maybe I'll make a video on it if I feel so inclined. But I'm going to check it out. Yankee88, what's your favorite Hans Zimmer score? Cam, favorite Hans Zimmer score?
Like song or album?
Either favorite. It's got to be Interstellar, right? Interstellar is up there. Inception's up there. We could argue The Dark Knight. You could go The Lion King, his score, The King of Pride Rock. Absolute chef's kiss. Hell, you could argue Man of Steel. My God, is that immaculate? Yeah, she's got the Hans Zimmer classics. That's a damn good album.
Hans Zimmer stan, and if anybody tries to fight me on that, I'll fight you back.
I got to see Zimmer in concert. That's that's like a bucket list thing for sure. Arthur with another super chat. Arthur, throwing this money at the Joe Bros, man. Cam, take Chris to see the Joe Bros. It will make my day.
Chris has never been to a concert outside of Harry Styles.
I've seen Harry Styles in 2 country concerts. Do those count?
They don't count.
Do the country concerts count? That's up to you.
I make the rules, and those don't count.
They probably don't. Truth be told, but yeah, Joe Bros. I would love to see him in concert. I enjoy their music quite a bit. Cam can testify to that.
The best part of the Jonas Brothers concert was seeing Sophie Turner in the front of the crowd.
Oh, really? She was there?
Yeah, she was like in front of the barricade.
I did not. You never told me that. To this day, you have not told me you've seen her in person.
That's not bad.
I didn't know.
Well, I mean, like she was far away from me, so it doesn't really count.
I guess. Yeah, I guess. The artwork is on my wall. Well, that's very cool. You got a piece of art hanging in Jason's room.
Here's the question: you're in a hotel room like I was when I met Nick Jonas.
Same here, Lewis. By the way.
But it's Joe Jonas and Sophie Turner. You only have time to get a picture with one of them. Who are you asking for a picture with? Yes.
Queen of the North, bitch.
That's what I'm saying. No, I'd say, Joe, could you take this picture for me?
Dude, Sansa? Come on now. I I mean, no disrespect to Joe. I would have to for Emma as well. Yeah, come on. Indian Gray. Yeah, get out of here.
I think Emma would hate me if I met her. She would hate me.
Let's see. DT2 says, just discovered your channel due to Stranger Things and love your channel. Well, thank you. I love me some Stranger Things. Cam is a bigger Stranger Things fan than me. You should follow her. All of her stuff is linked down below.
Everything you would ever need to know about Stranger Things.
She's a walking Stranger Things encyclopedia.
And I know it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I watch Stranger Things like twice a month.
She really does with it. Pretty much it tracks. They're legends.
Or without it.
Sometimes yeah, absolutely. So follow her, subscribe to her. All of her stuff is linked down below. Go check her out. And I'll be covering Stranger Things in depth all month. And then, of course, July 1st, the grind does not stop for Stranger Things. There's so much to talk about with that show. It's probably my favorite show of all time. What's a film you've been wanting to watch for ages because the runtime's too intimidating? Kind of going back to The Deer Hunter, I kind of touched on that earlier, but that's the one for me. It's a little too intimidating with that runtime. I kind of answered this one earlier, Yankee 88. That one where I did all the movie quotes, I was really proud of it because it took a lot of time to do. Also, the Stranger Things vlog. I'm really proud of those videos. So, Eclipse, thank you. Hello there, and thank you. Let's see. Yeah, Network 98 is a long timer. Absolutely, you've been around for. I know that name. Like, I know some names. I see them in the chat. I just it becomes a thing where there's like 15 to 20 people that I always know are gonna be in these chats. And I'm like, oh, Network 98, I got to, Network 98, you view with Drew. I could go on and on and on. Yankee 88, Lewis. I could keep going on and on. There's a bunch of you guys. I'm going to stop naming because I don't want to leave someone out who I would forget. Let's see. Trying to find some more here. Aside from MI7, what's a movie coming out next year you were highly anticipating? I would have to say Oppenheimer, the new Christopher Nolan movie, because it's stacked in the cast. But honestly, my most anticipated movie, I'd say, arguably of all time, not really, but top 5, Indiana Jones 5.
That's next year.
That's next year, next summer.
What else comes out next year? Rattle off a couple for me.
We got Guardians 3, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. You've got the Marvels. You've got a Star Wars movie coming out. You've got...
I'm excited for the Marvels.
Yeah, those are the ones that come to mind first.
Whenever... This is not a movie, but whenever the Percy Jackson series comes out,
probably next year. Legitimately, they're filming it right now. Next year,
I know they are.
It's gonna come out next year. Yep.
Whenever that comes out, or whenever they do anything for the Spiderwick Chronicles, eventually, I'm gonna pee my pants. I'm so excited for them to do that.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool.
That's actually re-answering second high on the watch list for Chris that I want him to watch. The Spiderwick Chronicles. Yeah. I put it on with him once and he did not pay a lick of attention.
I think that was the same day that the No Way Home trailer was dropping, so you should have known better.
Hurt my feelings.
I'm sorry. We'll watch it. By the way, I'm going to skip some of these because I know we answered this one earlier, Ben, but we've answered some of these, so I'm going to kind of sift through to try and catch up on the chat. But yeah, Thunderbolts, we talked about that earlier if you guys want to check it out. What's the best experience you've had watching a movie outside of a theater? One of those would probably be when Cam showed me Saw for the first time. That was really awesome.
That was so fun.
Really awesome.
It's a core memory.
Yeah, it was really cool. Another one I would say, excuse me, I woke up at 4 a.m. and it was 1 o'clock for Trevor. We watched the Snyder Cut, and literally from 4 a.m. to 8 on FaceTime across the country, we watched the movie. And that was just an experience because we got to watch it together, but also who the hell wakes up at 4 a.m. to watch the Snyder Cut? I don't know. It was brutal, but we got through it. That was just a fun one. We did that with Godzilla vs. Kong as well. So that was a fun thing to do. Back when movies dropped on streaming before they went to theaters. That was a weird period of time in 2021. I'm telling you guys. Very bizarre. How was Lightyear? Did it feel like Star Wars? I can't say much, but I will say there's some Star Wars-y stuff in there. That's what I'll say. It gives me Star Wars vibes, and I'm here for it.
It gave me just space vibes.
Yeah, fair, Cam, fair. Do you think there will be a Secret Wars movie? I think there will be in time. Maybe in 8 to 9 years, a long time. They'll do a big team movie. That'll probably be the next Avengers type movie. I would think. But we'll have to wait and see. Do I consider the X-Men movies Toby and no outside of the MCU? Even though we got Toby and Andrew and No Way Home, that their movies are not in the MCU in my opinion. That is just my opinion though. Let's see. What's your favorite Denis Villeneuve film? Prisoners by a long shot for me. Without blows away the competition in my opinion.
Wait, I recognize that name.
Arrival, Prisoners, Enemy, Blade Runner 2049, Dune.
I was gonna say Dune.
Yeah. Notice how Dune is not the movie that I said. I've said all those movies over Dune because that's how I feel about Dune.
I was genuinely so confused because I literally was about to say Dune. And then I was like, wait, I don't know for 100% if he actually directed that or not. So I was waiting for you to list Dune, and
it doesn't even phase me.
And I was like, oh,
it doesn't even phase me to direct Dune. I hope I love Dune too. I really hope I love Dune too. That's all I'm sure
you'll like it because Florence Pugh's in it.
Austin Butler's in it. Christopher Walken's in it. It's a loaded cast. Oh my God, Florence is in it. You're right. Fuck out of here. I'm gonna love that movie. Fake fan. I don't even care. I don't care. Homelander is a madman this season. You are damn right about that, and I love seeing it. Anthony Starr is phenomenal in that role, and it's weird that his name is Anthony, not Anthony. Anthony. Yeah.
That's why he's in jail.
And Ben actually, Meteor's Reviews, just binged it. And I know you were in the stream when I spoiled it. Do you remember that? I spoiled The Boys. I was like, is the mic muted? And then I was like, this happens and this. And like you could hear it on the replay. I think he was in that stream.
That was funny.
So hopefully you forgot what I said. And I still hope it was a fresh experience.
I don't remember what you said. So
fair. And if you didn't have the context of the show and the names of the characters, you know, you might forget it as well. So who's to say about that? I remember the 3K subscriber. That one was fun. Yeah. Ellie has been around for quite some time. A lot of names in here have been around for the long haul. I'm definitely going to check out Ted Lasso before the final season. Yankee 88. I heard it's one of the better shows. My parents love it. Haven't heard a damn bad thing about that show. And Sudeikis is the man. So I definitely would check it out. Is that new? Mm-hmm. A new picture from Stranger Things 4 Vol 2.
So they put on fucking armor.
Oh my God. I cannot wait. Alex Hero News, thank you so much for the continued support. Aaron Johnson, another longtime supporter with a Simba profile picture. If Arnold did a voice talented animated film, what animated character would you think he'd be a good fit? He could definitely do like a stereotypical role for him. He could do like an animal, like a strong animal, like a gorilla or like an elephant or like a lion. But I would also see him do like some action star character. Favorite Toy Story film? Toy Story 3 with ease. Toy Story 3. What's your favorite Toy Story film? 1, 2, 3, or 4?
Buzz. I'm just kidding. 3.
At the end, my God. So long, partner. It makes me want to cry, dude. I'm telling you, it's so sad.
I don't like Pixar. It makes me cry.
Sasha says, you get to change the ending of one show or movie permanently. What are you picking? I will not say Game of Thrones because I do not feel like getting into it right now. That will waste everyone's time. It'll be an hour-long discussion and discourse because we differ on that.
How Met Your Mother.
Good one. Really good one. That's a damn good one, Cam. I'm going to go movie route. I'm going to say...
I can't think of the ending of a movie that I'd change.
I would change the ending of...
Oh, Inception. Give me an answer because I hate that shit.
Fair. I'm honestly, I'm going to change... I can't think of one off the top of my head just because that's how it always is. But a movie ending that I would genuinely change... Son of a gun. I kind of would change the ending of The Last Jedi to propel the Rise of Skywalker. I would, you know what? Legitimately, here's all I do. This would make the movie this much better. By the way,
just cut the kid.
Cut the broom kid. Cut the broom kid. Cut to credits in the Last Jedi when they're in the Millennium Falcon flying off. No need for that broom kid scene. That's the stupidest inclusion in Star Wars. So I cut that out. And that would be cool. But I definitely would think of a better one in like the middle of the night, and I'll wake up sweating and in a panic. But that's how these Q&As go. All right, let's see.
It's crazy anxiety.
Arthur, again, thank you so much, dude, for that support. You're a legend here. An absolute legend. Let's see. Marvel is skipping out on San Diego Comic-Con, but we'll have their presentation at D23 in September. Yeah, that's when we'll get the Fantastic Forecast. Probably even low-key, maybe like a teaser. I know they probably haven't even started that, but something crazy, like a kind of like how they did the screen test for Joaquin as Joker. We'll see the Fantastic Four in their suits, and they'll do like a moving picture of it.
I want to know something stupid. I got offered the chance to be a VIP for Entertainment Earth, which are the people that do all the Funko Pops at San Diego Comic-Con. Yep. But they just like don't supply like tickets to the con, so like I couldn't go. It's like only like, oh, if you're already going, like you can be one of our VIPs. And I was like, well, I'm not. So.
Yeah, it's a bummer.
But I could have gotten like first look at Funko Pops.
Yeah.
San Diego Comic-Con exclusives.
Yeah. Those are some gems right there. Wow. Worst cinema experience you've had? People are always assholes nowadays. I kind of just learned to live with it, unfortunately, which is not the way it should be.
Worst cinema experience I've ever had was back in whenever Nanny McPhee came out. And I went with my grandma and my sister, and this was before you could reserve your seats beforehand. Like, you buy your tickets, and then you go into the theater, and you just grab a seat. So if you want to get a good seat, you got to get there early. We got there late, and we couldn't even sit together. I had to sit on my grandma's lap the whole movie. The theater was packed.
That's awful, and I would have just gone to another screening or not seen the movie.
And Nanny McPhee was a bussin' movie, dude. Everyone wanted to see it.
I didn't.
Have you ever seen Nanny McPhee?
No.
You ever seen The Return of Nanny McPhee?
No.
Add that to the list. You've never seen
That's so low. That's insanely low on the priority list right now. Like wildly low. Worst cinema experience. I saw Tenet, I think, twice in theaters. The second time, this jackass answered a phone call at the end, like the scene where Robert Pattinson's talking to John David Washington at the very end, and it's really important. I'd already seen the movie. The man's phone rings and he starts talking out loud on the phone. That's one of the worst things I've seen. Another one would be when we saw Black Panther and this dude literally had a duffel bag and like looked super sketchy and like got up and walked down the aisle and was like standing there for a second. And I feared for like, not even as a joke, like for my life.
For me is, I think, was it Infinity War where I almost
God
froze
almighty.
to death?
Yeah.
We sat in like
round 3 for me.
We sat in different seats at the theater for Infinity War, and this was the second time I'd seen it, so like I'd already seen the movie before.
Yeah.
But, like normally we sit in the back part of the theater, we were sitting in the front part of the theater, and I must have been sitting like right underneath the air conditioning because oh my sweet Jesus, I almost froze to death. And it was summer, so I was in like a short sleeve shirt and shorts. And I was like, I damn near couldn't do it. I was like, we have to leave.
I offered to leave 5 to 10 times.
But I wasn't going to do that to him.
I'd seen the movie twice.
It's a waste of money.
I don't care about that.
I was freezing my ass off. I was like shivering in my boots.
Yeah. So that was something. Let's see. When are Twitch streams returning? Sooner rather than later, hopefully. It's hard to Twitch stream when I'm with Cam. I've been staying with Cam a bunch.
It's hard for me to Twitch stream with you here.
Well, I don't have my Xbox. That's what I Twitch stream. I don't have my setup. You have your setup.
I just feel bad kicking you out of my room.
That's nothing compared to not having your setup, you know.
I know.
But it's like I burnt out on Lego just because that's how it is. Like you guys know if you were in those streams, that game can get really repetitive with the side missions, so it got a lot. But you know, it's fun. I will be back on Twitch. I gotta get the right game, the right mindset. So hopefully sooner rather than later, but I don't want to guarantee anything. I want to get back into YouTube live streams, but Twitch streams, my God, they're my favorite streams to do. They're just so laid back and fun. We just shoot the shit. It's a blast. So I do have a Twitch. It's Film Stock if you guys want to follow me over there, and I'll be back at some point on Twitch. All right, let's see. Looking for a question here. Have a good night, Dank. Sleep well. Get some rest. Let's see. Do I watch MLB? I do not. I don't care about it at all. Am I caught up on Barry? I'm not. I'm upset about it. I've seen the four episodes, and then I've just been busy with like content. Cam doesn't watch the show. I'm not blaming her, but like we watch shows together usually, so like I have to find time to watch on my own. I'm gonna watch it all when it's all out.
I'm more than fine with you going into your room and watching a show.
I know.
I don't watch MLB, but MLB did comment on my viral lightsaber.
That is true. That is true. They did. I forget about that. That did happen.
Them and Gabby Douglas. Gabby Douglas told me that my video was clean, and I take that as a very big compliment because
cool.
Gabby fucking Douglas.
Would I rather watch the Sinister or the Conjuring? The Conjuring. I'll never watch Sinister. I know what happens in that movie.
The girl with the hair.
No, Sinister is where like Ethan Hawke finds these tapes in his attic, and it's super fucked up and demonic. Like I've heard about
tapes
it.
In the TV.
That's the Ring.
Ah.
Yeah, a Ring, whatever. The Ring. Chris, make Cam watch Breaking Bad. It's the best show of all time. It's one of them. No. Cam has some vendetta against Breaking Bad because people who like the show, like if you guys know about the Breaking Bad, like there's like memes with it. Like the meme pages will comment on her TikToks and she'll be like, I'm never watching Breaking Bad. And I'm like, okay, fine. You're missing out on one of the best shows ever.
This energy that's happening right now is one of the reasons why I don't want to watch it. This energy that just came out of your body.
I wrote the show.
No.
Yeah, I wrote the show. I'm
just saying I don't enjoy any experience I've ever had with Breaking Bad fans 90% of the time. It also, I equate Breaking Bad fans to like WandaVision stans. It's kind of like you think your show's the best thing ever on earth, and it's like kind of annoying and obnoxious. If they were like normal about it, that'd be fine. Like Zach, for example, Zach is normal when he talks to me about Breaking Bad, and like he's tried to convince me to watch it or convince me to get you to get me to watch it. And when he describes the show to me, he's normal. So Zach's an exception. But other Breaking Bad fans are like, best show ever. That's my impression of Breaking Bad fans.
I think it's the best written show of all time. That's my opinion. It clearly won't sway her. Let's see. When Halloween comes around, we all got to push for Sinister and Insidious. Yeah. Again, I don't even know if I would only watch those with Cam. I would not watch them alone, and I would have to sleep like with like.
Do you have to sleep in my room?
I don't. Yeah, probably.
Oh my god, you're such a scaredy cat.
I hate that
Just
demonic
watch
shit.
it during the day.
I hate that demonic shit. It'll creep up on me in the night. I'll start thinking about it. It'll take over me. Like I don't fuck with it.
I do understand that. Whenever I get into my Criminal Minds binge watch, I can't watch it before I go to bed.
Yeah. What do I think about Joker 2? Not a fan. Love the first Joker movie. I just don't want to see a sequel. It could be better than the first for all I know. I just don't want it. And that's okay because, we've gotten sequels to movies before that are damn good. I just don't want it at this very moment in time. And I think that's all right. It could end up loving it. I probably will. If Joaquin's coming back, it's probably good, but I don't see I don't see what value that film could bring to the original. All right. Let's see. Looking through the chats here. Favorite guilty pleasure movie. This is only a guilty pleasure. I don't feel guilty about it. I enjoy it. I think it's a great movie. National Treasure it got panned by critics, but I love the movie. So if you want to go that route, yeah, but it's not at all bad.
Footloose 2011, A Cinderella Story, Another Cinderella Story, A Cinderella Story Once Upon a Song, Step Up 3, Step Up Revolution, Center Stage, what's another? Spiderwick Chronicles. What's another?
I don't even know. That's a good list right there.
I have a lot of guilty pleasure movies because my taste in movies kind of sucks, and it's stayed. My taste in movies has stayed exactly where it was since I was 15.
Yeah.
But they're also like incredibly good movies. So.
Aiden
Burlesque
says, "Hey Chris, finally made it. Was driving home from family. Congrats on 10K. Can't wait to see you. Keep going. Yeah, that would be awesome, Aiden. I know you've been around for the long haul. Never forget the Fallen Order Twitch streams, dude. Those are some like core memory moments on social media. Is that Fallen Order stream? One of my favorite streams of all time. It was like super long, and I did the one that was like 7 or 8 hours. My God, that was a long stream for Lego. But yeah, you've been around for a while, man. I really do appreciate support. Glad to have you as a mod
subs.
and part of this community.
Look at what you're at right now. I'm curious to see if it's gone up.
Yankee 88 says, personally, my favorite video you guys made was the Saw ranking. I remember that one. It was so fun. Actually inspired me to watch the franchise, even though I said I never do it. Well, I'm glad that we could inspire you, man. I think I follow you on Letterboxd, and I believe you did. I remember watching through and seeing your reviews. That was a damn fun video to make. That was in like 2020. And actually, I want to say we haven't ranked them with Spiral, but I did
Hannah
it on Letterboxd.
Says congrats on 10K.
Thank you, Hannah. But I was going to say, yeah, that was a lot of fun. And pretty much it watched our video. Eric.
Stop it.
That's one of my coolest moments on YouTube. He commented. He said, "You're not Jigsaw, bitch." Great ranking. I was like, this man. We're probably going to rewatch some of those tracks tonight. What a legend.
I love pretty much it so much.
Yep.
They are the one person that I need to get famous enough to be on a commentary track. Like, I'm not even kidding.
Oh, that would be cool.
We need to go to Halloween Horror Nights again this year to hopefully see him because we missed him by like one weekend.
You're right.
And that crushed my soul.
Yeah, we should go down there in October. Let's plan on that. Let's plan on that. Let's go to Universal in October.
That was already planned in my head, so
let's make it happen.
I hadn't told you about it yet.
Let's make it happen.
I also feel like if we go to Halloween Horror Nights this year, we might actually someone might actually be like, "Are you Christian Filmstock? Are you Cameron Sillis?"
Yeah, maybe. Let's see. Can you give us one location you're going to do for Stranger Things 2 video? We'll give you one. Which one do you want to give them?
Skull Rock.
Yeah, Skull Rock.
I'm gonna sit there until Eddie shows up.
Sorry if this is a shaky stream, by the way. I just realized we've probably been shaking the table the whole time. But yeah, Skull Rock.
I think you should I'm gonna take a picture of you sitting in Skull Rock, and I want you to post and be like me patiently waiting for Steve Harrington to come and out with me.
Yeah.
It'll be the funniest thing we've ever done. Literally.
Yeah. All right, let's see. Hello, Lucas. How are you? Let's see. Yeah, next February is Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. Skipping through the chat here, trying to find some things. Let's see. Thanks so much, future filmmaker. Appreciate the support as always. Wait, a new photo did get released. Yeah, a new photo got released of Steve. I'm going to make a video about it on TikTok after this stream. For show. I'm bummed after hearing all the bad reviews for Dominion. The trailer made it look like it was going to be great. Yeah. What I rated out of 5? 2.5 out of 5. 50%. It's better than Fallen Kingdom, but it's also kind of regressed for me since I've thought about it. The OG cast carries so hard. I just don't love the movie, unfortunately, guys, and I wanted to. Damn, I wanted to. Let's see. Have I played Elden Ring? I have not. I'm not a huge video game player or gamer, but yeah.
To play that game. You know what though? There is a new game coming out about a cat.
Ooh.
Very excited. It's called Stray, and you get to be a cat. It's basically
You should
like
do it.
it's the same game format as like Jedi.
Okay, yeah. You should
where,
do
like
it.
you're
Yeah.
but you get to be a cat.
Whoa.
Whoa.
My hand was on the mouse.
Sorry.
You're good. Nick Rowland, happy 10K. Thank you, Nick. Nathan Jones, what's good, Nathan? It's been too long. I hope all's going well. I remember we did the video for your channel, the film journey, and it was a lot of fun. I know we've done a few things actually, so hope you're doing well. I know you shaved your head for the summer or the year maybe, so I dig the look. I dig it honestly. It suits you. I won't shave my head.
Thank you.
Yeah, but I think it looks good on you, bro. I hope Chris Hurtado's doing well. I haven't talked to Chris in a while. Are you guys still in touch? Let me know. If you could pick a solo video game for any Marvel character, similar to Spider-Man, PS4, or Arkham, who would you pick? Mine would be Daredevil. Daredevil would be a blast. There was actually a Daredevil game in development like that in like 03, 04. If I had to do that with any character, it's hard not to pick Daredevil because that's such a good one. I'm going to go with Punisher. I'm going with Frank Castle. That would be so much fucking fun.
I wonder who Cameron's going to say.
I wonder who she's going to say. You want to say it?
The Winter Soldier.
Yeah. It would be fun too. That would also be a fun game.
Or Kate Bishop. That'd be fun.
I didn't know this was a thing. I didn't know Disney Plus Dancing with the Stars was a thing, but I probably won't watch it, honestly. The Movie Geek Bernie, what's going on? Thank you so much, dude. You're disappointed. I knew you would be because I know you're a big Jurassic fan, and it was like hard to like say that you'd probably be disappointed because I know we DM'd about it briefly, but yeah, I'm sorry that it disappointed you. It should have been an epic conclusion, and it wasn't, and I'm upset with the whole plot. I won't reveal details now, but I was upset with that movie. Life goes on, though. You know, life finds a way. Is that what they say? I know NBA isn't the biggest thing, but who you got, Golden State or Boston? I want Boston to win. I've hated Golden State since their rise to power, essentially, in the NBA, and then they were off for a few years. But like I used to watch it more like when LeBron came back and Kyrie hit that 3 to beat them in Game 7. I think that was the 2016 finals. That was like when my peak of watching NBA. I was so happy that the Cavs won that series. I hate the Warriors, so I want the Celtics to win. But I don't care. I'm not even watching it. So, Abby's in the house. What's going on, Abby? Doing well, just hanging out. Thank you so much, Abby and Aiden, two mods. Seeing their names net together in the chat is cool. Basement Blues, congrats on TK. Thank you, Basement Blues. Peace, Anders. Hope you have a great night. Thank you again for stopping by. Abby says, I'll go to Horror Nights just to ask if you're Chris from Filmstock or Cameron Silas. That's funny.
I'll be like, no. I do have a rule, though. Well, it's not really a rule, but, like, I would jokingly do it. If someone ever comes up to me and they ask me, like, are you Cameron Silas? But they say my last name, like, Silas. I'm going to be like, no. Just to see their face. And if they have a reaction, if they're like, then I'll be like, I'm kidding. I am. But it's Silas.
Okay. Yeah.
So let's hope that they think it's funny.
Let's see. Trying to get some questions here.
So you got recognized a bunch at Soups' event, right?
Yeah. Some people took pictures of me, actually.
Is that the first time where that's happened?
Yep.
Like, not except for when Trevor did it as a joke.
Yes. Brandon says, what's up? Congrats on the milestone. Well deserved. I can't stop thinking about Top Gun Maverick. Yeah, it's the best Legacy sequel. Probably. It's a damn good movie. Where I'm going to take Cam to see it next week. I'm excited.
I feel bad I haven't seen it. I'm losing my Miles Teller fan club rep.
Yeah, it's a fantastic movie. I'm excited for you to see it. I'm about to sneeze, I think, so I'm doing this with my nose.
You really look like you got a bad spray tan. Where'd all the time go?
Started to fly. All right, let's see. Do I think more classic movies will reboot? I don't know. I feel like they've kind of been doing this for a while. But nah, I think they're going to still do more classic reboots, but none of them will be that level of success because Tom Cruise is just an anomaly. Like a lot of times they just do it as a cash grab. This was like, I want to do it right. So if they do it that way, where they take their time and do it right, it'll be cool, but we'll see. We'll see. I think we're still going to get the same amount we've been getting.
Will you watch Center State at the end of the night?
Sure. Let's see. We're probably going to wrap up soon. I appreciate your guys' questions. We're going to answer a few more here, so make them good ones. If you want to guarantee I get to your question, super chat is the way to go. Daredevil will be a really you can't see the enemy. That's actually a good point. But yeah, you could.
That's actually
that was
so
a good
true.
one. That was a good one.
The screen's just black.
Yeah. Can't wait for the Jurassic ranking. Yeah, it's coming tomorrow. My ranking of the 6 Jurassic movies is coming out. Nathan says the new haircut is something else. Please keep your hair. And yeah, man, Chris and I are seeing each other this weekend. He's actually moving to Chicago soon. Well, very cool. Hopefully, I wish him the best with that. I need to reach out to him soon. It's been a while. I know I was on his National Treasure 2 podcast, but honestly, I don't know if he ever posted it. I could be misremembering, but I thought he never posted it, so I don't know. Yeah, Aiden's been upset because the Heat lost. I understand. The sports losses are not fun. They are very upsetting. What movies do you love but don't own yet on Blu-ray 4K? That's a good question. Off the top of my head, I can't even think one. Oh, Big. Big is one. I like that movie a lot. I need to own Big. So that's one that comes to mind. And One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. I need to own that movie too. I don't own it.
His answer after tonight will be Center Stage.
Ooh, we'll see.
I really hope you like the movie. If you don't, will you lie to me?
Sure. Harold says, I'm not an OG fan, but I've been watching for a few months and I'm much enjoy content. Congrats, Nick. Thank you, Harold.
New fans are just as welcome. New viewers. That felt really weird saying fans. I take that back. New viewers are just as welcome as OG viewers.
Yep. If you guys are on the replay, by the way, I appreciate it. I know not everyone can make it in here live, so thank you so much for that. Make sure to hit that like button if you guys are in here now or on the replay. The like button, it helps out with the algorithm. That's what I always say. And I'm about to wrap up. We're gonna answer a few more questions, but feel free to send in any last minute super chats if you want to guarantee I get to your question or comment. It's also a way to help support. But it's again, none of that's required. I just appreciate you guys being here, showing support over all the years, or months or days. It doesn't even matter how long you've been here. I just appreciate you guys being here now. What do you think of Doja Cat, Cam?
I love Doja Cat. I think she has really good songs, and I think she's a very good and upcoming artist. I think she's funny as hell, and I think she's an amazing performer. Like every time a video on TikTok comes up of her performing live, like I can't scroll. Like I have to watch it.
Yeah, her music's addicting.
She's like she just captures your attention and she holds it really well. And I think she was born to be a performer. Yeah. I hope she heals from her tonsillitis surgery.
Valid. Movie Geek, have a great night, man. Great to see you in here as always. Have a good night. Let's see. I'm not a fan of John Wick. I wouldn't rank it that high in my action movie heroes. John Wick's overrated. The franchise and the character. The first one's good. The rest of them are okay. Overrated in my opinion. What are each of you looking forward to the most in Love and Thunder? Cam? Most in Love and Thunder.
You go first.
I'm going to say I'm the most excited to see Thor with the Guardians again. And I know that's not going to be a lot of the movie. I'm obviously excited for a lot more than that. And I'm not overhyping myself saying, oh, the Guardians are going to be the main characters. I'm just saying, like, I'm excited to see their interactions. They were such a great part of Endgame.
I'm excited to see Mighty Thor, obviously, but I'm mostly excited to see Mighty Thor and Valkyrie interact.
Yeah.
That shot of Valkyrie licking her sword blew up the internet yesterday, and I knew it would.
Yeah, it did. I haven't seen any edits yet, but I'm sure they're out there.
Well, it's like a 1-second clip.
Yeah, fair.
But I've seen edits also, so I'll send you some.
Riley, have a great night. Appreciate the continued support. Enjoy Jurassic World Dominion, Ellie. Hello, Austin. We got a super chat from Nathan. 10 for 10K. Big congrats, well-deserved, Nathan. Longtime friend of mine. I viewed Nathan Jones' channel before Filmstock ever existed. I by the way, plug for you guys in here on replay. I have a personal channel called Chris Bowie. I have a Blu-ray collection on that. It's my first ever video. Very awkward. I'm in puberty, but I look prepubescent. My voice is super high because I'm nervous and I don't have facial hair.
That'd be a funny YouTube video for you to react to my first YouTube video.
I might do that. But I watched Nathan Jones back then, even before then, and we've reached out to each other. So it's been a long like YouTube friendship with Nathan. So we got to catch up soon, man. I hope you're doing well. And thanks again for stopping by. Thank you so much for the super chat. We're gonna answer a few more here. Newer to the channel, but huge congrats on 10K in 3 years. That is impressive. Thank you so much, Zach. Thank you, man. I mean, it really does mean a lot. It's been a journey. It's been a damn journey. We went through what I feel like years were lost when the pandemic happened, personally. Like, it feels like 2020, like late 2019 and just through 2021, it all meshed together. It's been clumped together.
I feel like we've been in 2020 for 2 years.
Yeah, it's weird. It's strange.
I will say this. As a third party who experiences Chris through his best and worst moments, I'm very glad he's hit 10K, because every time he hits like another 1,000, he's like, oh, I'm not gonna hit another milestone for months, and then he'll obviously hit it within like a reasonable amount of time. But I'm glad that he's hit 10K. I think he deserves it very much. And his goal was to hit 10K at the end of the year, and he's hit it halfway through the year.
Yeah.
So I'm very proud of him.
Thank you. Are you? Neither of us have read or really even know what The Cursed Child is, and I don't care to.
It's about.
I know what it is, but I don't care about it, is what I'm trying to say.
Oh, okay.
Do you?
No, not really. If Harry Potter, if the Wizarding World ever does anything more, like, so if they finish up the Fantastic Beasts franchise and they decide because honestly, it'd be stupid if the Wizarding World ever stopped making movies, because that is a huge area for them to go into. The next thing that they do needs to be the Marauders. They need to do that. Peter, Remus, Sirius, and James. They need to do that, because that's what the fans want. I don't really think the fans care about the Cursed Child. And it would just be.
Yeah.
It would be good.
Yeah. Movie Files on the house. What's good, Elliot? Hope you're doing well, man. Congrats on 10K. Would you be down to see a live action version, Lightyear follow-up sequel? I would rather just see another animated one, honestly, after what I watched. And I can't say too much, but live action, I'm like, I don't know. I think I really dig the animation style, and it feels live action to me, if that makes sense. Like, it feels so real, and the animation has advanced so far that it just feels like we're watching these live action characters, and I'm so invested in the story. So I'm here for it, honestly. And I want a sequel just in animation. But thank you for the question, Elliot, and I hope you have a great night. We'll answer like 2 more. There was this one girl in Dominion, blonde hair and a villain, and looked exactly like a live action version of Mirage from The Incredibles. She kind of did. You know, that blonde girl from Jurassic World? She looked kind of like someone from Incredibles. She's barely in the movie and is a forgettable character. But
she does.
Yeah, she does. Yeah.
I actually literally thought that I recognized her, and it's quite literally because she looks exactly like that.
Yeah.
Wow.
That is a great catch by you, Ben. Great catch.
That's actually scary.
Yeah, she looks exactly like her now that I think about it. She does.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, absolutely. We're gonna answer like 2 more. Abby, longtime supporter again. Abby, I haven't checked out any of Better Call Saul. I've actually never seen it. I love Breaking Bad and El Camino, but I'm waiting for the right time in life to watch Better Call Saul. I don't know when that will be. I've heard nothing but fantastic things. I love the character of Saul Goodman. I know Gus and Mike are in it, and I think Jesse will probably and Heisenberg will probably be in it at some point. Walter White, but again, I haven't seen it. I got to check it out still. Found the Blu-ray video. Yeah, guys, go enjoy my Blu-ray collection, my personal channel, if you want to check out some cringe. And it's my first ever YouTube video, period. So feel free to check it out. Have a great night, Nathan.
My first ever YouTube videos are privated.
Yeah.
When should I ever react to those? When I hit 10K?
Yeah.
So in a couple of years.
What city in Georgia do you live in? All across Atlanta, mainly. Or Athens, Georgia, where the dogs are. But yeah, I think that's going to do it. I think that's going to do it for the 10K live stream hangout sub celebration. Thank you guys so much for being here. For all the replay, it does mean a lot. Follow Cam. All their social media is linked down below from YouTube. Go subscribe to her channel. Follow her on Instagram,
I post
TikTok.
Once every couple weeks.
She does great content across the board. Follow me on all my social medias. I've been posting a bunch more on TikTok. All of that, again, is linked down below. Feel free to send us stuff in P.O. Box, from a Blu-ray to a letter to a picture of your cat to a Funko Pop, any of that.
Literally anything. Write us a letter and just tell us about your week.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, good for you.
Yeah, so that is available down there. But thank you guys again for being here. This is only the beginning in my mind. I can't wait to keep on grinding, keep my head in the dirt, make more content, do the best that I can every day.
Head in the dirt.
Yeah, that's what I said. Like keep chopping wood, keep your head in the dirt. You didn't play sports, it's okay.
No.
But yeah, I'm excited to keep getting after it. We're gonna go watch a movie. I hope you guys have a great night. Again, if you're on the replay, I appreciate you. Again, if you guys showed support through super chats, commenting, liking, just popped in and out of the stream, thank you. It really does mean the world. I can't put it into words. But guys, tomorrow's a big day. Jurassic Park ranking all 6 movies. More TikToks. It's Friday. The boys. Come on. It's going to be a fun day. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Thanks again for stopping by. And until next time, see you guys later.